Okay, great. So let's go off. Let's go off your runes first. 1618 in this game. So I noticed you have double adaptive. Is there a reason for this?
Uh, I was just trying it. You kept saying it was good with champs with attack speed, and kind of have attack speed with his passive, but it feels kind of clunky.
Yeah, I feel like Volibear, you won't have many autos off, like
Yeah.
especially on jungle Volibear, so you're getting like more bursts off of it. But in general, like most of your damage comes from getting your PT off as soon as possible. And then the
hmm
gank will just be more successful because your PT is off sooner. But like champions like Trundle, Wukong that have like built-in attack speed, I kind of go double adapt if I have Magma Tenacity,
hmm
and it's just a lot more snowball. But
Yeah, it started kind of feeling like that, so I switched back to the attack speed room. But,
yeah, aside from that, did you go Chem Tank because you were behind early game or what happened?
mm, I usually go chem take almost every game.
Really?
Uh,
You do? Wow.
yeah, I don't know if Sunfire or what's it called, Thunder. I mean, I've gone them before and they feel nice, but I don't know.
I think it really comes down to what you're playing against, or like, or how ahead you are. If I'm playing
hmm
against like their comp, they have triple melee, right? These three champions are going to be in your face, do damage to you. They're like
hmm
really low range, whereas
Yeah.
these two champions are a bit longer range. So if you're snowballed this game, I'd probably go Sunder. If you're like even, probably Sunfire is better than Chem Tank, I'd say. Then your
hmm
secondary option is probably Frostfire. But other than that, everything looks fun. I'd also go Lacquer this game. Don't have that much CC, so.
hmm Okay.
All right. So what happened this game? Why'd you pick this game?
Mm, it was just a little weird. It felt very losable for most of the game.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know. It felt like I played kind of bad. I wasn't like
Where'd you path this game?
I path top.
Okay, I agree. You should definitely
Yeah.
path off this game. Ignite versus Ignite double melee matchup. So
hmm
you could have also even late invaded. Your level one's a lot stronger.
Yeah.
You could late invade their red and then go for cross map, split map. But I mean, you do have Vayne, so end of the day, it really comes down to what do you think is who's gonna carry the game harder, your Vayne or your set. And honestly, most of the time it's probably gonna be your Vayne, but in
Yeah.
lower elos, then I don't know. It's hard to say, right? So start red, E level one, sure, great. Any Raptors, I assume.
hmm
Okay.
Uh, this is kind of stupid, but I got distracted IRL and started doing blue buff. But normally I would just go to Grom.
Gotcha.
So
Um,
kind of dumb, but what happened?
so you did blue. Okay, that sucks. But
Yeah.
after blue, you did Gromp, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally I would just do Gromp, and then I was thinking about going
Yeah,
to
because
red
you're
or just
kiting
like
top
sitting
and
front.
I got you. Yeah, you could have invaded exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Like since you have prio
Mhm.
top and it
Yeah.
is like.
That was my process, but someone was like talking to me IRL, so I got distracted. Kind of
Gotcha.
stupid,
So waves almost crashed. Wukong's also pathing top. We know he started blue.
but yeah.
See him in the brush. Good sweep. I'm not really a fan of using your cooldowns here. I honestly just go threading Krugs here. Like I think once you see him here, then like he can gank top because your
Mhm.
champion counters Wukong, right? So
Yeah. Much
his
stronger.
camp score is 16. He has 2 buffs. You know he full slide blued plus red because there's no way he did either one of these AoE camps fast enough. Wukong's issue are AoE camps early game, so I just enter his Krug side and your smite's coming off CD. So
Mhm.
with this wave, you definitely get Krug advantage here, and then he'll
Yeah.
have a harder time hitting level 4. So I'm the biggest fan of like using your CDs here.
Do you think it's fine to just like Q at him and see what he does, or should I just run to Fred?
I think you're wasting time.
Okay. Okay.
Because I mean, like, if there's no way he gets stunned before he gets his W off, right? So
Mhm.
you're just trading your Q for his W, and I mean, like, what you can literally just walk here, pull these Krugs to your brush here. Like he
Mhm.
has to walk in. So in my opinion, I think having your mid top prod here, because I'm after the early game where you messed up your pathing,
Fucked up, yeah.
just play for the enemy Krugs and. But in general, you were probably made it as red most likely because he took an extra camp, so you would have been there in time. But we do end up doing the Krugs anyways. And Wukong traverses mid. Doesn't really look like a top dive option, so it's up to either clear back bot or go for his Raptors. Which I don't even know, do you know if they're up or not?
Like I'm pretty sure they're up because
I mean, they are up, but I don't
Yeah.
think you're going to go for them, so.
no.
These guys went way too safe. Here you go to good crab. I'm not the biggest fan of smiting. Because doesn't Volibear like one-shot these?
Yeah.
If you just Q to E, he just gets one-shot, so I'm not really a fan of smiting. And I also do wolves here. I mean, the wave state bot is slow pushing, he's bot, and I actually kind of just want to trim the wave for no reason.
I think I'm going now, I decide, which is bad. But
Yeah, you should have determined that. Like, here, you should just queued this and then kept your smite for wolves so you can either path bot faster or just reset and run to your bot side camps, but Raptors are spawning as well. There's not really much happening. The top gets soloed. Pretty unlucky. Maxing Q. It's a chem tank setup, I assume.
yeah.
So I don't know what's happening in. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, I usually do that every game, which maybe isn't optimal. But
Definitely have higher success from in ganks, but like your one-on-one damage is a lot lower for sure. Like if you were to fight Wukong, like 1v1, but you should. I don't know if you're typing in chat or not, but at this point you should be like spam pinging Wukong's bot side. We saw him traverse mid a while ago after you interacted with him, right? And like your laners are just, they're ADHD. They're gonna like forget about this shit.
yeah.
Like Victor spam ping this, right? And then 20 seconds later he's bot. So I guess he went through Krug side, but your bot shouldn't be setting ping up anyway. So it's up to you either, like, if you know your bot lane's stupid enough, you just skip after this. Like this smite basically implies you're running bot instantly, which you did here. So I don't know if that, like, that was a good idea you could have had this game, because you know he might go for the gank bot because he's still bot side after taking your bot side camps. But I actually saw him hit it through fog, but
The fog is so buggy. You can hear like chem tank, you can hear Kane Q.
yeah, you can hear recalls too. It's really stupid.
Yeah, it's really weird.
But I don't really know how this gank works. I guess they flash on him. He can take the. Wow, he missed both of the bar Ws, but it's 1-for-1. It's not the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, we do Raptors. 1k gold. I'd look to reset here. Even though his bot side camps are up, his death timer is so low that he's gonna be here in time. Then I mean, bot lane's. Maybe you gotta kill bot here actually. Just not just kill bot. Yeah, sweeper. I think you just walk bot here, no?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, for sure.
They greeted hitting tower. So your eyes should be like the most volatile, like since you're bot side, your most volatile lanes are mid and bot, the two proximity lanes. And if they greet and hit tower here, then you probably just kill Renata because you have flash.
For sure, yeah.
And mid lane you know has flash, and D shield is a lot tankier, so Victor doesn't have much kill threat on Yone. I mean, early lane is good for him, but other than that, it's like, I think we're just forcing. So I think your option here is just recall, buy item, or just getting bot. And they really greeted bot. She used flash and everything. Bard has red buff and flash, so they could have set you up, but they got the play and they're out. So I feel like a lot of hovering. Like, I understand you're playing Volibear, you want to like get something going early game, but the plays we're going for are just like overly forced, and you're not at your best. You don't even have tier 2 boots yet. You're just walking around with a Hellblade, right? So
yeah.
Smoke that down. A lot of wasted early game. So yeah, we got our 5-minute reset. I think you bought Tabby, I checked. So at this point, you know their bot has no flash. Bot's slow pushing. Yone's gonna push this wave and reset, and top is frozen. This guy is probably gonna die again. But okay. No Krugs for level 5. There's Renata. I mean, this should be a free kill for sure. I'm pretty sure you get a kill here. Yeah, 100%. They didn't ward river. Just walked up for free. Go for the Renata, good. Most people go for ADC here, but this is a guaranteed kill. She has no flash, she has no W. Great. Wukong's on our Gromp. And here I would just do Dragon. Oh, you want to go?
He had no W or flash, so I kind of thought it was just free.
I mean, it is a good gank, but I feel like I guess your teammates performed. That's pretty good. Like thing is like the way I see it is this dragon's guaranteed. This bot die defends my teammates, right? Maybe don't tank the tower as double range, but the die is 100% the right call. I'm just surprised. Oh, you're like 600 LP, right? Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So if this was like gold or plat game, I just do dragon here.
Okay. Okay.
But because your laners, like most of the time, they won't ever like in gold or plat, they're gonna just ping back and not do anything, right? But
Yeah.
I'm surprised Bard tunneled in. I mean, this is right. His W's down, no flash. This is 100% right call. I didn't realize.
Okay.
I forgot this is a high. Good call, bro.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, great call. It's really. Bard played it pretty well too. Okay, nice. 400 gold, ability 0 gold. We see Wukong top. Do dragon. I agree. I think it's drag over enemy blue. You're playing Volibear, like denying a blue doesn't really do much, doesn't really get you ahead, so you need to get your lanes ahead and just get every neutral you can get, so.
Yep. I have to think about it.
I'm really surprised the board actually did that, so. Still go for blue, I mean this is most likely fine. I guess not.
I walk away as soon as they go.
Yeah, how did...
But I don't know what they saw me on.
Oh, there's a pink. Okay. Yeah. I was surprised. But I made the right call. Wukong's taking your top side, but your support is playing jungle role, so that's good. Get Yone's ult, that's good. I mean, at this point, you should just be playing your red side. Oh, he's on your... Like, not your red side, just your red, and then play for Rift as soon as possible. I feel like you're playing overly safe here. I mean, there's really no way you die, right? Yone ult is down, you have your E up, you can bait them. You're just going to be back up when you walk in your jungle.
I have tabbies too.
Yeah, I think you just enter and get vision and just clear red buff as soon as possible. You don't have to wait this much. It's good being safer than sorry, but I think there's just so low kill pressure on you that you can just walk in, you see Wukong top side, like you're not going to die here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do Krugs. I assume get 6 off this, you're going to reset. I mean, the way I see it is, this Rift is probably theirs. Your top is losing, your mid is somewhat losing too. So I would literally just reset, run to blue, grab root blue for 6, and start Rift. It's a high risk, high reward play, but end of the day it comes, like you're playing Volibear, right? The game is on your teammates' hands for the most part, like after early mid game.
After like, yeah.
So
I think I look hot after this.
My wave is pretty good. I guess this Bard has been performing. Yeah, Wukong's gonna start Rift.
Oh yeah, I think after he starts it, I go bot maybe. Yeah. So I think I had the same process of going Rift, but then once he's already there, I just go bot.
I mean, when I see Volibear and Wukong, my goal is to just be in Wukong's face all game because your champ hard counters is right. It's like the systematic counters of Wukong for jungle are like Trundle and Volibear tanks that can beat him face to face.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, like when you see this Wukong's just behind and you're already winning the map bot, your bot's winning 2v2. Why put more pressure bot lane? Just secure the cross map neutral so they can get nothing topside. If anything, like get your Bard to come with you to Rift. Okay. Because it is a higher elo game. Your support will come to Rift at 8 minutes. So they're winning so hard that it's like, yeah, maybe we kill them, but like their win con through top is getting extended. They can snowball their top player now. He's solo killing. Your Ignite set's going to be useless, and so it's going to be Rift for free. No, it's not for free. Just smite up in 10. Yeah, I mean, like if you were here, it's just a 2v3,
Yeah,
right? But it's
easy dub.
that's why I don't really pressure lanes that are already winning in higher elos because they're gonna probably keep their leads, right? So if you can like neutralize top side or have your support that's winning bot 2v2 come top side, which again won't happen in lower elos, but this is a higher elo game, so you have to have that mindset of deny this rift so their top side win con is like neutralized.
Okay.
That's how I see it. But that's how I play Volibear. Like I just play for level spikes and just instantly look for whatever neutrals up on the map, whether it's Dragon, Rift, or I can tower dive, hit a tower a couple times. This guy risked early for no reason. He had free tower, but because you're also denying them from getting the gold right from Rift. Like, look, they just got so much gold through top. Your top's down 1,300. It's like. Okay, I feel like we're really overstaying now. Though we have 1,400 gold. It's 5 kills worth of gold. Bard's not even here. There's already no way you kill this. I think I might stop you. No, they're not. Okay, that's good. Well, I feel like we're just staying on the map too much with too much gold, like especially early game. Like not having the boots here for this force play, and then you could have had the kill here. Like all these small things are like being accumulated, and I feel like you don't get much gold on Volibear in general. So like being at your strongest is always the most important. Like if you have your Cinder, you can clear fast. You're gonna be in a fight. You'll tank extra few autos for your teammates. So I feel like you should be ganking when at your best. So either a fresh level spike or most of your gold spent out of base. Unless obviously your lane is winning super hard, which is your bot lane, but the bar's not even in position, so like you should just reset after the crab. Okay, by Bambi Cinder, Cloth, going Chem Tank, which I don't really like, but it's okay. This is also a mistake. You should always multi-account Blue Grump. You have your E, right? So you just walk here.
Just one-shot them.
Yeah, tag it and then E the blue to have it come towards you. Or you can... I mean, yeah, that's probably the best way. Use your E to pull, because you're not going to take much damage anymore at this point. You have armor, you have HP.
Should you not just save the E and hit both the camps with the E, or is that...
No, I think you pull with E.
Okay.
Unless you have Smite, I guess. But I still think, like, as far as time efficiency goes, use E to pull.
Okay.
Because Volibear has no range, except with this E. So it's really hard for you to just walk here, auto this, and walk here, and auto this. Unless you have Smite, you can pull with Smite. You have 2 charges, but...
Okay. Gotcha.
Top lane dies again. Pathing back bot, sure. 1 camp off 8. I'm assuming you're gonna do Raptors for 8. Great.
Yep.
You need to like pull camps a bit more because you're clearing them where they spawn, so it's like you're missing out movement momentum. I think you were typing there.
Yeah.
Okay, walk through bot.
It's pretty obvious Wukong was here.
Yeah, Vayne has 2k gold. Interesting.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, no way. That is so unlucky. Well, at least he dies.
Yeah, it worked out okay.
I'll watch this again, actually. So they're playing really far up and they're getting shit on in lane. Obviously, as you said, their jungler's here or someone's hovering them. Maybe Rumble's here out of base. Rumble is not coming here out of base. Yeah, I think Tristan is the right stun, for sure. It's kind of hard to stun Wukong out of Cyclone, so. The Q-Max is actually pretty nice. You actually got 2 stuns off in that fight.
Yeah, and the move speed's super nice. You feel so clunky without it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, aren't you just super overkilling going Chem Tank and Q-Max?
Yeah, maybe. That could be true.
But, yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'd say give Q-Max with, like, Sunfire or Frostfire a shot might be better. But anyways, we got both dragons. It's really good. I wouldn't use my Q on dragon because now crowds gonna take a bit longer to wait for your cooldowns, but you have 1k gold.
I thought he had no R there. That's why I decided.
I mean, you have to look at this play from like your perspective, right? Like this guy sees Bard coming. He's already playing for out, most likely.
Sure.
I guess he wants to trade with his E up, but it's just Yone is just such a broken ass champion, so hard to kill. But barely gets his R off. I mean, it's just unlucky. Okay, we TP to Rad. I mean, at this point, lane should be swapped. I think Vayne should be mid. Victor should be bot. But can't really dictate your lanes. Victor TP's down. Next objective is Rift. I mean, depends if I like a Rift or not, but. Okay, we do Raptors. We're pretty close to the Chem. How much is Chem tank gold when you have components? I never bought that item.
1,050.
Okay.
I think they changed it because like Bombings, Cinder.
Gotcha.
I think 150.
See Wukong top side, walking mid. Honestly, I just enter their. I mean, since we're already lane assigned like this, I just take TP to their blue.
Really?
Like, I know it's risky, but I would just TP to their blue. And just play through Vayne for this one rotation where Victor or Seb died. Because, I mean, your Vayne is your strongest member on your team right now. Like, imagine if we just force the fight ball, even though we're down a member, you could have actually taken his blue and probably killed him at his blue. Because, like, Tristan is scared to walk up against Vayne. She's no items.
Yeah, she's pretty weak.
So, Vayne finally decides to swap back, but I guess lane assignments are fixed, whatever. But for that one rotation, I'd maybe look for something at blue. At this point, next neutral's Rift, so I don't even know why. We're like fighting nothing mid, honestly. Alright, so obviously you can't control your teammates' actions, right? But what is the goal of this? We see Tristan a bot, so you want to fight?
Yeah.
But
and she just uses a little overextended. So.
But look how useless Tristana is. Like you want to fight if you see Rumble on side lane, not Tristana, right? It's like the complete opposite. You want a 4v4 away from Rumble. You want Set to hold Rumble in side lane because he has no TP, and to just fight off this knowledge that, you know, Rumble cannot participate. But Tristana's bot, and we're just like forcing mid for fun. They wasted Renata's spells. We got Flash. We got her ult. It's already a big win, right?
Yeah.
And then we randomly just stay, and then Wukong comes, and you know, the most fed members here with what is 7k gold, gets more kills. We kill Rumble though, but I mean, they get mid tower. I guess they can't get mid tower. Oh, they do get mid tower, just on rotated. So I mean, a couple kills, but 2 kills for 4 plus mid tower.
You should
That's
just be spamming my team back then after you get Renata's stuff. Or...
Yeah, I mean, when you see Rumble, you should just always be spam pinging. Like
no,
Rumble top is a champ. They don't run TP. They run to win. They run Ignite to win lane, and then they're just gonna roam. Like once the tower's down, they're just gonna roam.
He's gonna be everywhere.
Just every single fight, like you don't see Rumble in, or you assume he's gonna be there. Just spam ping your team back and let them know like Rumble's their win con. No one else on their team was fed. Wukong randomly got fed. Tristan's worth a shutdown now. Like Rumble uses lead topside from like the early rift stuff, the early solo kill, whatever, like all these early things that accumulated, and now Rumble's a win condition. So you cannot really take these fights around, you know, the Rumble anymore. So at this point, you should have just probably played for rift, and then if their 5th member was here, you had a free tower. You know, like you just give the rift, and Sight gets the bot tower or something if they send 5 people. But I mean, you can't control your team, but you are the jungler. You can control the neutral taking and like when you get off the neutral as well. So I have Chem Tank now. Dragon's up in less than a minute. Yeah, our gold is really low, so I don't like Volibear, but with this build, because you don't, it's really hard for you to get kills. You're more of a assistant, I guess. You push out mid, great. So I like that you like put pressure mid to push. I mean, obviously you can't do much as well, you can just throw out your E, but if you're gonna play to get mid prio, you should sweep after getting mid prio, not before. So either you or the support rifts, or sorry, sweeps your jungle defensively, and then once you have pressure mid, you can just enter river and, you know, a red offensively, right? So because now it's like you only clear this pink ward, and what else is warded? We don't know, right? I guess Bard did exactly what I said. Okay, well that's good.
But I wasn't thinking about that. So
actually, no, I think it's right. Bard should be the one redding river because he's the range champion.
Okay.
But you're like a bit tankier, so you can like face check with your E and stuff. But end of the day, like it's nice to see people actually play their roles. Like this Bard actually set up pretty well this game, and he knows how to get river control. So it's nice to see.
Yeah, this guy was smart.
Because most of the sessions I see, like no one knows what they're doing. The supports don't engage or scared to dive on 20 waves stacked. So.
Oh, this is kind of funny.
I'm assuming you steal. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Without your ult too. It's pretty big. And set flashes. I mean, that's great. You guys got the dragon.
Yep.
No reason to fight. There's nothing to fight on the map. Do you want to take a fight at this point? Rumble's so strong.
I think we look because Rumble showed bot and Wukong was kind of low, so I thought maybe it was good.
You have to see it from a perspective of what do you get if you kill them? Do you get mid tower? Do you get top tower? We're just fighting to get kills and gold.
Kind of funny than Wukong.
Yeah, you get no damage.
Yeah.
This is why this build sucks. Like, the game revolves around your carries, which, I mean, you got 3 dragons this game, which is good, but we're just fighting for literally no reason. Like, we're just...
True.
Like, your next objective on the map is top tower. Top tier 1 is, like, low HP. It's a side lane tower. It's a tier 1. Even if you kill them mid, can you realistically get mid tower? No, because Rumble's going to shift mid and, you know, stop that. Like, why not just play through top here? Just get your TP laner to go top and play for the top tower, because the tier 1 is a down bot. So just get Victor to go top, and yeah, like, we're on reset timers now. We just got dragon for free. We lose our HP and stuff, so we're just fighting for fun here. And I don't really agree with going on Wukong. I mean, you lock damage and stuff. Like, you should be going on Wukong if he's on your back line, but you like, as a champion, you don't do much damage to him with this build, so using your stun on him is kind of bad. Like, your stun really jumped into your back line. Yeah. She walked into Yone. Wow. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, they got so much gold for free. They're up 5k gold after this, after these 2 kills.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5k gold. But the good thing is, just like your team, they're getting nothing off these kills. There's no wave set up. There's nothing set up. They're just fighting because you guys are fighting. And the terms we're fighting on are so bad that it's like pointless. We're not fighting for anything. There's nothing on the map to take where we're fighting. So, yeah. There's literally, like, if we want a mid fight, could we even get mid tower? No, Rumble walks through mid and ults the wave. Get ult up. So play away from the Rumble. Try to get your Victor top and just break this tower for free. Get us some extra free gold before 4th dragon. Like, Soul's coming up. We're down 6k gold now for no reason. So what, 30-minute game? I mean, this is why I tell people that do dragons, because this is literally how you come back in the game.
Yeah.
Sack your camps as a Volibear. Your golden XP doesn't really matter unless you're playing off level spikes, and this does not matter. Sorry, let's see. Like, when's the last time that you saw someone push top lane in this game? Because I can't tell you.
Literally never. You know, yeah.
Like, this is a GM 600 LP game. I see this in Challenger NA too, like 1k LP, 1200 LP games. No one's side. This is literally how they play in Korea and China. Like, they're fighting nothing.
No.
Literally just fighting for fun, and then Rumble gave your most important member of this game.
Yep.
600 gold shutdown.
Time to go.
So, like, it sucks you're playing Volibear, you're not playing Graves. You can't just walk top, push out a wave, and, you know, get the tower yourself. But, I mean, these guys are just fucking griefing. They're just fighting literally nothing. All game. It's like literally a team deathmatch game. Spawn, run, mid, die. Spawn, run, mid, die. Maybe get a kill. This fight's been going on for like 2 minutes. Rumble's gonna be back at the fight. Jesus Christ. Okay, hopefully we don't keep chasing, guys, because look at these side lanes. Look at all this golden XP being wasted for nothing. Like, the purpose of kills, it's like a power play. You kill someone, they're off the map for X amount of time. Maybe they have a global, maybe they have a TP, whatever. And they can make a play off that or, like, pressure something. You guys are literally fighting for nothing. Mid tower is the hardest tower in the game to get with 5v5. Like, look, this is literally... Yeah, it's this is fucking free gold top, free gold and XP bot. Like, we're just doing nothing. There's no dragon, there's only Baron. And whichever team wins the fight 5v5 probably can't do Baron at this game time. Unless it's like a 5-for-1. Jesus Christ, that was like a 3-minute fight. Okay, let's see. Who catches top wave? It's been, what, 5 minutes? Honestly, I think it's been longer than 5 minutes, to be honest. We've been fighting so long, the 4th dragon's about to spawn in a minute. So, I mean... Like, unironically, you probably could have gone top and pushed if you didn't take that long to shop there and just went top. But I guess you're waiting for belt or something.
Component,
Yeah, Kindle Gem. It's fine. Like, I haven't seen anyone top at least 6-7 minutes at this point.
For the whole
it's
game,
insane. But I mean, even though you're playing a tank jungler, like, don't be shy to push. Like, this wave will eventually slow push, and then it will grab the tower on its own. So there's just no pressure coming from top, and then top lane finally built a massive wave. Now we're gonna get our tower threatened by the creeps. It's a pretty good ult. We didn't take the portal though. Okay, ended up being fine. Yeah, this bar kind of smurfed this game.
Yeah, he really did. The whole game. 1v9.
Okay, now here's the issue. Dragon's not even up yet. We don't even have mid prio. If these people are good, they're pushing mid already before the dragon even spawns. Yeah. Look at the game from their perspective, right? Let's see. Sure. They push mid, look at mid wave. Waves are symmetrical. They should push the next wave in. This is what your team should be doing. We shouldn't be 5 people chasing this Renata. So, I mean, obviously, like when I play Grays, I'd be contesting mid wave right now. If my teammates are going for this play on Renata, they see their team, fine, great. But your champ is Volibear. I know it's really hard to push out waves.
Yeah.
But you need to tell your laners, like, push out, like, the 2 proximity lanes to neutral are playing for. Baron, top and mid. Dragon, mid and bot. Gotcha. Bot lane is push, great. Mid prio is the most important, because they can also even go for a Baron themselves. Let's say you guys overcommit on Renata, you play for Soul. Obviously, Soul is worth more than Baron at this point. But let's say this is like a 3rd dragon or a 2nd dragon. They have mid prio, we have to walk in blind. You don't have a wave to like get vision for you, right? So you have to walk through mid, traverse, and just like face check. They kill you all, they get Baron, the game's over. So, step 1, mid prio. Get your Victor should be mid, right? Victor is your mage. He's your wave clear. You should be mid right now. So, luckily they're bad as fuck, and they're just all helping the dead Renata for no reason instead of pushing them and getting any sort of pressure. And they're sitting here 10 seconds before dragon spawns. So, they missed their opportunity to make the best of a bad situation. Renata getting caught, right? So, and like Wukong's so threatening this dragon, they see your entire team. So like they could be on tier 2 right now. That shit is dead. So obviously this is like stuff that's out of your control, but if you're playing like carry junglers or
it's good
champs, yeah, it's really important information that you can, I don't know if you're like in voice comms ever, because you can't do it above masters, but they just walk in and die 4v5. Like, it's just ridiculous, no? Nope, they could have gotten Baron threat, they could have gotten tier 2 top, they could have gone mid tower, they could have done anything else. They just did literally nothing. Now the game is, I mean, somehow you said the game was close, right? But
I mean, it was, this is pretty stompy after this.
Oh, okay.
We lose like 1 fight, I think, just because it's kind of controlled, but then we kind of...
Yeah, we should watch other VOD, because this game was...
Sure.
This shit was... I don't even know how...
Yeah. That's kind of what I meant.
What is this? 24 minutes. When's the last time someone was top? No, we have to speedrun this. I have to see this with my eyes. Okay, 13. 14. I think that was the last time we entered top. After Victor catches his top wave. Yep. 14:30.
Oh my god.
Oh no, we're wrong. 1 wave.
Maybe twice?
Oh, he actually went twice. Okay. Twice in 10 minutes. And then, I guess they caught 3 waves top in 10 minutes.
Not quite that bad, but still kind of...
I mean, it's
still
pretty
pretty
if you watch professional play, they're in sidling the entire game, not missing gold and XP. But, yeah. I'll link you this. Holy shit, my Discord's bugged. I can't even send it to you. Okay, there. So that's game 1. And game 2, which one did you want to watch?
It was the 2, 4, and 16.
22-minute game. TF Void in this game. Wait, damage is pretty high for this. Got a pretty high damage dealt this game. Okay, we ran Tenacity. Did you go double adaptive or attack speed this time?
I think it was double adaptive again.
I'm kind of confused why I have Tenacity this game, if anything. Like, their slows are like Soraka Q, Silas Q, Soraka Silence, and then they have Udyr E. So this is like the one game I wouldn't even go Tenacity in, no?
That's true, that's true.
How's your damage so high? What the I'm actually confused. You have no gold. Look at your gold.
I think it was a bit of a fist fight game. So.
Yeah, so imagine if it's a fist fight game, how much better is Sunfire or Frostfire, no?
True.
Because like these champions are all divers, except like Jace is like, you know, hybrid. So like this is like, an amazing game for a melee tank item that's not chem tank, because you're not chasing anyone on the team except Soraka and maybe Jace. But I mean, I really shits on Jace. You're definitely pathing top. If you have TF on your team, you have to path top. Because he's gonna lose his mind in tilt, and I mean this matchup is super volatile. It's Irelis doesn't need counter. You have Sona versus Soraka.
Probably path top if you told me.
Yeah, it's definitely a top path game. Great. The Warrior Raptors. Nice. We use our passive machete or Hellblade to kill. So your eye should be on top the entire time. Like, basically, as a jungler, once you're done Gromp, you'd establish, are they pushing hard or are they not pushing hard? Are they playing for 3 crash? If you're playing for 3 crash, you skip wolves. You know what 3 crash is?
Crashing the third wave.
Yeah, crashing the third wave and resetting for cheater.
Yeah.
So, if you see that they're hard pushing waves 2 and 3, then, or sorry, you'd be there, you see wave 2, right? So you'd skip wolves and go to red, and then you'd be there in time before they crash 3. Because if you do wolves and then go to red, doesn't matter what champ you're playing, most of the time they don't clear fast enough to be there before the third wave cannon wave crashes. So just keep that in mind. If their top is like pressuring hard and like early pushing, you would skip wolves. But since he's not, you can get an extra camp in, enter your top site level 3. So do red buff, okay. Surprised this Udyr's not multi-camping. But your clear was pretty fast.
It probably has a pretty good clear.
Yeah, I mean, I think I really agree for this game. I really should just reset after this wave. She's trolling. Why is she staying top? If she just resets, you get Krugs for 4. I guess she wants to like ward top for fun. Like, what are we warding? Like, do you see this? Like, what is the point of warding top side? Just reset. Buy your longsword or whatever. Udyr clears way too fast. If we're playing it's like a Siobhan or some shit, sure. But like, we just randomly walk on like heal 7 is this fucking bad, really? How is this even possible? Like, do you see how bad this play is?
Yeah.
How does this even work? Like, it looks like a win trade if anything, but I mean,
this game kind of.
Yeah, I mean that is like the luckiest thing ever. But in general, the play is just reset. You get Krugs for 4, and then you Udyr gets nothing off early game because mid's ungankable and top's reset. He gets Crab, and you reset and play for bot Crab after Krugs. So really RNG play, but I mean I guess it works. So I don't think this is gonna work. Is it gonna work? Is Volibear this broken 2 points Q? Almost. Well, actually, you kill him. No, you don't. Close. Maybe Q max is the play. I know some people go a couple of points in Devin and max Q after, but it's definitely a lot better early game to catch people off.
And I think the burst damage is almost the same. Just once you get the like empowered W.
Yeah, it makes sense. Because you're not dubbing that much early game anyways, right? So it kind of makes sense.
Exactly.
Interesting. That was really close.
Yeah.
Oh, you have Dapsh on our team. I have no idea how the fuck you won this, gonna be honest. Unlucky matchmaking. We had our Tabby. Wait, how much gold do we have after the... Let me see. You have like 1k here, right? Yeah, 1100. I mean, Honestly, I'd play to hover here, because,
That's kind of what I was doing.
yeah, Soraka is a lot better than Sona early game. Sona scales better. And, I mean, look at the wave state. They have wave prowl. They're trying to crouch next wave, right? But,
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to prevent it. When you did your job, you stopped Udyr, so it just sucks that Kalista died for free.
Okay.
Not really in your control. Running to his top side. I assume you're trying to take his Gromp that's not up, or you're trying to set up for it?
I was kind of late. I was thinking maybe we could dive top, but the wave crashed way too fast, and I took the wrong path.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, it's out of your control.
Yeah.
It's way too soon. Wait, actually died to that? That's so bad he died. All your camps are up.
Yeah.
And he got your Gromp too. It's really crazy seeing Silas do this much damage with literally Doran's doing Darksteel, but... You have HP runes, or... I mean...
HP.
Huh.
I thought about MR, because it's double.
Yeah, it's Udyr, Silas, Soraka. But he also Jace as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got our wolves. 2 camps off 5. I mean, TF Blade's level 6. He probably wants to just fight top. So I'm assuming you're just gonna run top.
Yeah, that is what I was thinking.
And then the wave is slow pushing, so it's in a really bad spot. There's no way they're gonna try to 2v2 you guys. They get destroyed. TF Blade. Patience of a toddler. Who doesn't die.
Okay.
Just waste his ult. The pink ward spot Silas. You get to farm your Krugs. Mid gets wave advantage. They're actually trying to dive top. No, there's no way. It's good the way you play Volibear. You play a lot for your lanes.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, I don't know, your mechanics should be good enough at this point to play carries, no? Is it a choice that you don't want to play? Because I feel like you have good game understanding. It's just, I don't know how well you play carries.
I'm not sure. I used to be a Rengar one trick. So I've played carries, and I have other carries. I play a lot of Nocturne Lilia and Diana, or at least I used to, but I've been spamming Volibear a lot. But my mechanics, I would say that they're worse than the average. Like, I don't know, they feel bad.
Like, you don't need mechanics to be an all-star. Like, look at Smith, he has no mechanics. He's known for his game knowledge. Like, he made Graves look good sometimes, right? It's just about knowing what to do, when to do, and I feel like you're doing that pretty good as a Volibear, like a tank utility champion. But, like, you won't have TF on our team every game, right? You can't, like, hover these lanes and, like, expect these people to always perform if you're, like, getting them ahead, right?
That's true.
So, if it's working out for you, that's fine, but it's gonna be... There's gonna be games where, like, you still do everything right and you won't win, because the carry is not in your hands, whether you win or lose, right? So...
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Fetty's up 2 levels now. Surprised, after that early game death, this Udyr should be out of the game, but then you died that one turn to Silas with all your camp stuff, and Udyr got his full rotation off. He gets the dragon too. So, I mean... I'm assuming we're just going to path top and play for Rift at this point, because top is our only win condition. Mid and bot are getting slaughtered, so we want to always path away from them. Get level 6. I would hold mid here, actually, which we do.
Yep.
TF Blade roams, this guy should be dead. Oh. Nice. Good job sitting in fog here, actually. Actually, we were in fog, and then the last thing you walked up. If he's good here, he doesn't die.
That's true. But
or if his jungle and support are good, I guess he restarted this. I guess he really wanted to. I mean, I don't know. He uses E on the wave. I think he's just dead. But that was a good job staying in fog as like long as possible. Really important as a jungler to know your limits as to where you can stand, whatnot. Grab our red for 7. Should just start Rift, honestly. We have mid prio. Our top can 1v2 at this point. I have a lot of gold. I don't know. I have no gold. Never mind. I'm playing Volibear. I keep forgetting like no kills as well, but just get assists.
Mhm.
Oh shit. I have a controversial opinion here.
Yeah.
I've said this so many times. This rift is worth more than top kill. I mean, it's not
Yeah,
even
yeah.
controversial, honestly. Like, what does this top kill do?
That's true.
Like, if you kill the enemy top laner, then their mid and jungle can fight for the rift because you probably use stuff to
Use
kill,
all our
right?
spells,
And
yeah.
your mid is fucking useless. This guy's literally a one trick, right? So,
Yeah.
just pressure the rift. I always tell everyone I coach, like, rift is worth more than top kill. And then after you get the rift and you have, like, that's off the map, off the table for enemy Udyr, then you can maybe pressure and kill top and then get the tower for free. Because now it's like, enemy jungler, I don't know if he showed recently. I don't think he did.
No.
Yeah, he hasn't shown in a while. Actually, he actually had Scryer, but I don't know if he didn't see. They didn't see. Like, it would have probably been a bad rift because your mid laner randomly RNG run bot lane, but in general, like, you should be telling your team you're playing for rift on this rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you get early this tower, lane phase ends, she's gonna take over the side lane. Because
Yeah.
just got get lift. They got 2 kills bot. I mean, it wasn't the worst roam. It's just like this is worth so much more than getting your bot back in the game.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion. I mean, Kalista's useless from behind, but like your winning conditions to play this game, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't weigh out on your bot lane to do anything. Your mid lane should be playing for top side. Either covering top or just playing for rift vision and rift advantage. I mean, that is like playing so dumb all game too.
Yeah.
Wow. He was good there and he walked back. What? That is you're on a ward, Soin is there, and he just ease in. Huh. Interesting. Okay, go free plates top. You're just, like, at this point, you should be playing to defend rift, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he can never rift top. Very hard from rift top, right? So you know he's gonna rift mid or bot. So you should be pathing bot at this point, which, like, he has what, 3 minutes to drop rift in terms of like plate gold, but it lasts what, 4 minutes, right? So I don't really agree with going top. You know, we like kind of abandoned bot lane. Once you're like in a defensive point when they have a rift, that's when you play through bot to like defend, right? Like stay like kind of like the early gank you did, but like not like overcommit like your Kalista did, but you can't really control her actions, right? But like if TF played once, I'm pretty sure he can just solo dive this guy. So it's like it's a bit of overkill tops. Like, imagine you're here, right? This guy is trolling.
This guy's dies. Yeah.
But well, maybe they saw you topside or something on a pinker, but he ends up dying, but it was quite close, and now it's a Yasuo cleanup fest maybe. So like when they have rift, think about like what lanes they can use it on, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of like last game too, right? Your bot lane was winning, and then you like their advantage should translate to another lane. We don't have to like overkill bot. We want to send Bard topside, play for rift. Kind of like this game. Like your topside is the exact opposite actually. But we're only defending bot because, I mean, he has rift, right? And his best option is bot most likely at this point instead of mid, because everyone can rotate to mid, because then your Aurelia can rotate to mid from top because she's winning. But bot is like so far from Aurelia, she can't TP pre 14 minutes unless it's on tower, etc. So
I feel like maybe my idea was to like kill the Jace so we can get like top tower before they can get bot tower. Is that like a good idea?
it's so hard to get top tower without rift. Like the last 2 plates are so tanky. It's like, and bot tower has naturally like no defenses, right? Because so it's like, yeah, we're literally just only defending rift bot because of, sorry, we're only helping bot to defend rift because he can't rift anywhere else. That should be our idea. Jace can never get a push on Aurelia, and then mid lane is too close to Aurelia. I reckon shift from top to mid, and yeah, so. Because, like, I don't see, like, if you're here, like, how does this do anything? I really can just dive solo on this cannon wave. She's so ahead. She's up 2.5k gold. Like, I know TF wants to get played out, like, off of, but eventually, like, it's too late for the chase to ever come back in the game. I'm pretty sure he's just solo killed here, honestly. Unless he has a flash stun. No, I should end up getting nothing, too. It's just rock roar. They're kind of lucky that Udyr kind of, like, griefed this game. Bought and the early death, and actually did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose as well.
You're gonna like this.
He dies under tower, there's no way.
No. Oh god.
Just stun up in one? No way. Has it been dead on TF plate or what? Jesus fucking Christ. That is sad.
Yeah.
Dragon's up. Definitely do dragon before blue as Volibear. So you can multi-camp your blue gromp, and crab's up too. Why is there early a mid? Did she like call? Or did she rotate to mid wave? She swapped with Ahri for one wave randomly, I guess. Weird.
I think it's in that weird when he was getting chased for like 10 years. I think Ahri might have caught a top wave. So.
Yeah, I think Ahri caught top, you're right. It's still weird. Oh no. Oh, you still got it. It's like Q-max diff, I guess.
Yeah.
No one's dying. Okay, Soraka dead. Okay, if we crying alt chat, what's new? How is this guy not dead? Jesus. Stick soul and kill him. I'll skip forward a bit. Grab red, or give red. It's a Volibear life. I don't know why. Like, next neutral is Rift. Shouldn't it really just be bot right now? I guess he wants the goal because his tower's 1 HP. He's greedy. I don't know. Really goes in. And that's basically solo bolo. Get the kill finally. Get some gold for yourself. One thing I noticed is you have refillable pretty late. You should be like selling refillable for ping, especially when you play a control champ like Volibear and like want to play to like dive lanes and deny waves, etc. I definitely sell refillable at this point. I don't know where we're staying.
I think I do on my next base, but
this is really like bad. Like, what is your goal on the map right now?
to get my reset off and probably play for Rift or bot tower.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, why are we playing off of our Sona Callista? Like,
Yeah.
is enemy team like at our Nexus about to end the game? No, the waves are just neutral. We're just trying to ego them so they can't get a wave tempo up on us. It's like so bad. Like all this valuable time could be using to clear a camp, you know, clear vision before Rift, whatever. We're just walking back and forth. And like unironically, Udyr has what? He has 2k gold on you. Okay, mine is 800. He has 1200 gold on you right now in terms of like gold spent. Look at his items. Sunfire, you don't even have your chem tank yet, so it's like you're just so much weaker. Oh, this Silas is an interesting player. His ult ran off on Ahri. Wait, what?
Yeah, actually, wait, what happened?
Did his ult run off? I don't know what happened.
Or maybe he used it. He used it.
Oh, right, he's a top here. So we just RNG a fight. Kill 7's bot side. Split push Volibear. Then they have no damage into Sona. And the game's just over. Well, since he's overstayed, now doing Rift is fine, and then we see the jungler bot side, right? So now it's fine. It's just weird seeing these people play the game, honestly. Doing the most dumb, random shit for no reason. Like you should probably feel about this point. This is useless.
Yeah.
Like you have what, like 2k HP? Yeah, 2k. Sell this, get double pink. Next objective on the map is Dragon. Just hover your Fetish like Aurelia, and the game is pretty much over. It's good to see that you know how to get like river control and like enter hotspots and just like cover and hover. Really good. This is really good. Don't have sweeper though because you have rift, but imagine you have like a pink ward here and like place it here or here, and then now your hover is like worth 10 times more information because you're a ward and you're also like seeing people walk towards you, seeing like determine if it's like fightable with Aurelia or not, right, through her.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
but it's good. Your game knowledge is really good. I think the issue is like you force stuff, you stay on the map too long. Obviously I can't see your camera management, and then I think once you fix your build you'll hit challenger easily. Like this this build is not good. It's good if you're playing competitive, right? Where you can like catch someone off guard. It's kind of like having Predator on Volibear in competitive.
And then also it's like maybe good against like full range.
Yeah, but even then, I honestly even say like Predator is probably just better, unironically.
Versus the range team, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the Sona lane got back in the game. Callista randomly got fed after being fucking destroyed. Udry gave her a free shutdown here, 3v1 for your Gromp when he had free rift coverage and free tower. Not free tower, but like free tower plates, I guess. So you see where the game could have gone wrong, right? I mean, we're just gonna like look at it one more time. The Udry death right here. It's here, right? It's like a blue vision. This is when like you ran top to like just like look at top, right? Like he's up 2k gold, he's up 3 plates. He doesn't have Bork yet, but like Volibear was already gonna enter your blue side before you even showed.
Sure.
Look, because the bot wave is pushed, right? And then there are just 2 people mid. And he actually just, I mean, he's gonna walk there anyways. He was like walking your jungle all game, so if he just waited for, I mean, he's gonna spawn in pink ward too. If he just waited for Yasuo to push bot for free, they could have pressured bot tower. Salus is off the map. Like, this is the kind of shit I do when I'm tilted or I'm not caring about the game. He's just playing for fun at this point. And then, I think it's what, it's 1 for 1. Then they lost bot pressure, and then we got a bit of mid tower damage. But
that could have easily been 0 for 3 in bot tower.
yeah, because I mean, Volibear like randomly got back in the game after he was up 2 levels on you, 2 full levels, pretty huge. But I feel like he didn't pressure jungle. He picked Dragon over, and then he had a really bad death with the Rift. And holy shit, Daption's good at the game. Like, I mean, they just can't win at this point. Their comp's terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know like I didn't know it much. I think most of it was vocal, so I'll definitely send you the VOD if you want to check that out. And
Yeah, for sure.
anything else you want to go over? It's been an hour now, so.
No, yeah, nothing really. I don't think I have any questions.
Alright, so change your build. I can't see your camera management and stuff. Sell your fillable, buy early pinks since you're playing control champ like Volibear. Play off one lane, yes, but don't overdo playing off that one lane. Notice, tell them they can transition their lead somewhere else. Example, and if your bot lane's winning after you got them ahead, if you have like a roving support, Bard, Thresh, Nautilus, anything that can like leave lane and like have impact on the map, try to get them to the Rift Herald, try to neutralize top, like because let's say your top laner is getting shit on, set versus Rumble, whatever. Get your support top so you can 3v2 if their jungler wants to counter gank you. They won't expect your support there. Like even myself, I'll make these mistakes, right? So if I make these mistakes, any junglers in GM will make the same mistake, right? So
Okay. Yeah.
but other than that, good shit. Keep it up. Change your build.
I will.
Experiment 3 points W into Qmax. I don't know. Up to you. End of the day, you're champion, right? So.
I will.
All right. Best of luck, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a
Take
good day,
care.
man.
Later, man.